efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Warning, emergency power only. Power restored. All primary systems online.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
How are we doing, future Joshua? How are we doing? Hopefully good, because we are starting very late and I'm coming in very hot tonight. Yes, we are working. Hello friends. I hope you have had a wonderful day today. Whatever you've been up to, wherever you might be. I have had a reasonably good day. That is not why we're starting so late. I was watching a movie. I've been on a bit of a horror movie sesh today. And I thought Late Night with the Devil was going to be about 25 minutes shorter than it actually turned out to be. So that plus my cat bringing yet another mouse. And that is why we are starting late tonight. So I was going to play... oh, God, we're dying. We need some Bulbo. Here we go. Here we go. Going to start the stream off, as you mean to go on, with a stomach full of Bulbo.
Vital signs stabilizing.
But yes. So I was going to be playing Fallout 3. I think I mentioned that last night. But I want to do it justice. I don't want to hop in for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then tomorrow be thinking, well, didn't really get into it, so maybe put it on the back burner. I don't want that to happen. Especially now they've said that there's going to be a remaster. Like, the time pressure is on now. We are here in Subnautica, as is probably already somewhat obvious. This is our... We made our first base literally at the life pod where we started. And this is... I think it's going to be our forever base. I don't see us making a third one. So it is taking a long time to get everything set up. This is, I mean, we're nearly at 1,000 meters down, and there's some crazy shit down here. But it's starting to come together. But I don't want to put any... I've learned, if you've seen me play Subnautica on stream before, probably the last 5 have all been called something like, oh my god, we're going to get rescued. Oh my gosh, the rescue ship's coming. And every time I've been waiting for that radio message and it hasn't come through. Last time it came through. And rescue is not coming. If we want to get off this planet, we're going to have to do it ourselves. What was I going to say? I'm coming in hot, and it's a little bit overwhelming. I'm not used to coming in with a bunch of stuff I have to say. So a bit without this. I mean, I'm a big fan of that. That's actually, I don't have the lights on yet. I have had some wonderful comments that I have to read out. First of all, I'm going to go to TikTok. Unusual, because I haven't... TikTok and Instagram, they are synchronized. It just so happens that that's about a month in the past. YouTube is where I fell out of sync with YouTube and TikTok and Instagram. After I didn't make Instagram for the stream until fairly recently, so I was posting like 20 times a day just trying to get through all of them. But I have not posted on there for, I want to say, about 6 days. But we have a comment. Today I posted, I guess it was one when I was talking about depression, which I think was actually in response to a different comment. Red Clouds here. Thank you very much for your comment, if you happen to be watching. They said, very relatable for me. I get the same way too some days. Therapy helps, though. Good to hear. That aside, your Vault Tech cap is cool AF. Where did you get it? Thank you. I like it. It's the cap I'm not comfortable in caps, but I can't wear a beanie in this heat. And this one seems to keep my head the coolest. It is a official Fallout 4 piece of merch. I don't know offhand. It was. I think it was out of stock on the website I would have usually looked on for like nerdy shit. But I typed it into Google and was just going through Google Images until I found it, and I was like, yes. I thought it would arrive and it would be a piece of shit. It is actually, it's an official piece of merch. It's I don't know, it's quite cool. But thank you very much for your comment. Then I have to, the main thing is, there's a Reddit thread called Twitch Streaming, which is, there's a few, like, I think there's one called New Streamers and Twitch Startup, I think. Shout out to all of those because they sometimes have some very good advice, also a lot of bullshit. And a lot of things that people do is they post their, after you're done with the stream on Twitch, you get a stream summary. Honestly, I never look at it because I don't want to obsess over the numbers and the stats and stuff. If I start doing that, then that will be the downfall of the stream. The overthinking and the overanalyzing and the anxiousness, all of that will just spiral, and that will not end well. But I did look last night because it was a shorter stream than usual, and I was curious. And I thought, well, I never look at this, I'll post it on there. And I have had quite a few comments, but there is one in particular that I am very appreciative of, because they actually took the time to, they looked at TikTok, YouTube, and I think it might just be TikTok and YouTube. But they looked at the VODs, the long stream. They looked at the shorts. It was very, very helpful. And they didn't have to, like, I wasn't paying them to do it or anything. It was completely their goodwill, I suppose. So the absolute least I can do is read it. And then we'll talk, because I have many thoughts. So, they said, I've gone through your VODs, TikTok and YouTube really quickly. Since you asked for honesty, I'll be honest. That's what, like, I want to know so that I can improve, right? From what I can see, most games you play are single players. The downside of that is you can't draw other players to your channel by putting TTV in your name. To grow, you need to rely on other platforms, so ... Yeah, I mostly play, basically exclusively play single player, because as much as I've loved multiplayer games, I think if I'm, not to blame the anxiety again, but if I'm getting socially anxious about the stream and getting socially anxious about, like, talking and engaging with people in the game, that again is, I am hoping that I will get to the point where that will be more doable. But right now, I don't want to push it. I think once I hit like 6 months of being able to do this every night, that will be, because that's one of the things, I am doing this for exposure therapy. So I keep telling myself. I am doing it to get more comfortable expressing myself and to desensitize myself to social interactions. That'll be how I'd phrase it. So playing a game like Phasmophobia online, or the Backrooms game online, or even Space Marine 2 online, that's something that I'd very much like to do soon, hopefully. Anyway, I need to read this out but before I start rambling, your shorts, they sort of lack the point and the dynamic. Like the one when you save a late. I think that's the... I posted a Metro clip, which, to be fair, I didn't like that much. Like, I'd say maybe half of the clips I really like and I'm happy with. Half of them are just because I like to get at least one from every stream. It was one of those. The beginning is too long, and because of that, the whole short loses dynamic. What I'd do would be to cut it a bit and start from that moment when you say you came too late, then carry on. You saved the lady, you're not very expressive in your videos, and that's your style. You don't have, it's not my, it's not deliberate. It's I guess it's my style, I suppose, but that unfortunately that is just yeah, that is not a purposeful decision anyway. And that's your style. You don't, I don't want to get caught up on that one, but you don't have to change it. But I'd compensate for that in your videos with something a tiny bit flashy. Like when you saved the lady, putting some flashy victory and a fanfare would give it a point. That maybe that's a smidge too far, but I completely see their point. Your thumbnails for shorts are great, but the shorts don't deliver. All I do for the thumbnail, you just do it in YouTube. I don't know how you don't do it in YouTube. I know that's a thing most people do. But I just, when you upload it, you can scroll through and pick a frame from the video, and then you can put text on it. So that's as much thought goes into that. But I'm glad you don't hate those, I suppose. Also, people are lazy. They rarely go to Twitch to type in your name. Put a link to your Twitch in your bios on YouTube and TikTok. Yeah, see, I looked at this. I can't put any links on my TikTok, including Twitch or YouTube, until I get 1,000 followers or spend, like, money. Can't remember what it was. TikTok clickable link. Yeah, you need to either have 1,000 followers or a business account, neither of which is the case. But that is, yeah, that is obviously something that I would want to do. You have a nice voice, so I mean, I'm overanalyzing. Previously, they've said you're not very expressive in your videos, and that's your style. You don't have to change it. Then here, they've said you have a nice voice. So, I guess I'm not very expressive, but that's kind of nice. I mean, I guess that's a compliment, right? So thank you. You talk plenty. Yes, that is unfortunately one thing that I, again, don't... I do this like a stream of consciousness. If I'm not doing this constantly, then I'm doing it internally instead. So I am not thinking about what I'm saying in the slightest. This is my internal monologue, my rambling brain. Yeah. On the plus side, that means that I've seen some streamers when I've been looking at games and stuff, and quite a few of them, they can go like a minute without saying a single word. And that is me, in real life, that is me. If I am meeting someone I don't know, I will say hello, and then I will clam up. Like, I don't know, someone in witness protection. I don't know. I am a man of mystery. You, unfortunately, you get the other end of the... you get rambling, like, over and over again. Completely unfilled. Because as soon as I start thinking about it, like I said before, that will be my undoing. You have a potential to grow bigger than those 2 average viewers. Unfortunately, neither Twitch nor your games will help you with discovery. By games, I mean literally gameplay, not the niche. For example, Dead by Daylight or Fortnite give other players the opportunity to find you because you have your TTV name as your nickname. So that's advertisement on its own. I gained quite a lot of followers and viewers that way. Single-player games don't give you that chance, so other platforms is the way for you. I am not suggesting changing games, just so we're clear. Winky face. I mean, reading that out loud, it kind of sounds like they are. I did not pick up on that before. And then I replied and said thank you and blah, blah, blah. And then they replied and said, look at the comments, they're positive. Your stream is not the problem, it's the discoverability that is. The sound means more than the vision, especially at the beginning, and your sound is really good. Work on the momentum of shorts and you'll break through. Yeah, so I am very grateful to that person if they happen to be watching. Let me look back at the stream now. We can get properly started. I hope you've had a wonderful day as we go into the 20th minute. Hello, hello, hello. Hooray for Bulbo. Part of a healthy diet, the other part is more Bulbo. That is very true. I guess we could do some fish, but honestly, nothing beats the Bulbo.
Vital signs stabilizing.
In fact, I'm pretty sure I want to put one, like, in every corner. This base so far is built with these rectangular segments more than the multi-purpose circular rooms, which means we have a lot of corners for a lot of Bulbo. I'm thinking 3 planters in each corner, each with a Bulbo. And so that's 3, 6, 9, 12 Bulbos, 15 Bulbos, 18 Bulbos, 21 Bulbos, 24 Bulbos, 27 Bulbos, 30 Bulbos. God, Bulbos is sounding weird now. Crumbs. And then down, unfortunately I haven't built a hatch down here yet. But there is a second floor, which means 12 more bulbos. So we are going to be swimming in the bulbo. It's a shame that we can't kind of... With the fish, you can either cook them as is, and then they decompose over time. Or you can cook them with salt, and they are cured, so they last forever. It is a shame that we can't salt the bulbo, because then we would just have... We would be sorted. I don't remember what I was doing here last time. Oh yeah, I remembered what the very first thing I started to say. The reason why this stream is called base building is primarily because that's what I was doing. But I don't want to say like, oh, we're gonna go find out what the deal is with the bacteria, or oh, we're gonna go find some new aliens or anything. Because I can guarantee if I did that, we would start the stream and instantly be sidetracked by bullshit. That is almost a guarantee. Honestly, I'm pretty happy right now. We got to do some decorating in there. But I think I'll do it off stream. I think what I'm going to do once we've eaten... How much more bulbo can we eat?
Vital signs stabilizing.
I think I'm going to try going deeper than we have. There's a direction just past where we are right now where I have never been. It is below 900 meters, which means we can't go there on our Seamoth. Down here, I've got our prawn suit, which makes it a bit of a hassle trying to go back. Should probably drop all this off first. There, I think it can go up to 1,300 meters right now. And we built the Cyclops, the submarine thing. I think that was last stream as well. Unfortunately, it does not have any upgrades. So I don't think it can go down here. Why do I have a random lithium? What was past Joshua thinking? I don't know. Last night's stream was really fun. I've been rambling, haven't I? I think you were looking for the alien ruin we found. We found an alien ruin. Oh, hang on, didn't we... Wasn't there something with some kind of gate? There was like a teleporter. Oh, hang on. So we went to the Cannon Island, and the tower shot our rescue ship. Then we went in there, and right at the end there was a machine that gave us a blood test, and it said, "Nuh-uh-uh, you got the disease. So if we try escaping now, even if we could build a rocket ship and fly off right now, it would blow us up before we left." So I'm assuming our big goal is to cure ourselves of that, something along those lines. But as always, the answer seems to always be, well, keep going deeper. The only thing we have on the surface is we have not, well, we went there, we did not finish the Aurora Rendezvous Point, which is the floating island, I've called it. That is where the survivors from our spaceship, where their rendezvous was. We don't know if anyone made it. Probably not. But also, it is the island where the Degassi survivors, I think where they started. They did the same as we did. They went from surface to a bit deeper to really deep. But we came across them 2, 3, then 1. So I think when we get to their habitat, it's going to be kind of prequel stuff. We'll learn more about who they were, which will make it sadder knowing what we know. Oh, looks like we've got a friend here. Hello, sir. But we are down here, and so far I haven't been there at all. I am very curious to see. I think it's over there. Is the prawn suit empty? Oh, sugar, it's full. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm guessing this is maybe what I was doing off stream. Getting a shit ton of titanium. Oh, and that explains the lithium. I was going to do some reinforcements. For right now, I'm just going to plop it all in the locker. I think most of it will fit. Okay, well, I've been wanting to build some of this stuff. So, yep, we will build a couple of those. I don't want to push it, because I know if we put anything in there to grow, we'll need some room. Then we'll go... there. Wonderful. And then you know what we'll do? Is that grown? Yes. This place is going to feel like home before we know it. Let's build some more bulbo pots. Can never have enough bulbo. Where could we put some? Over here, maybe? Can never have enough bulbo. Yeah, I mentioned Late Night with the Devil. That was, it was fine. I also watched a 2012 found footage movie called The Bay. Holy shit. That was fucking crazy. I think it might be my new favourite found footage movie. I don't think, not that I was probably ever going to go to Maryland, America. I will not be going to Maryland, America. Just on the off chance anything like that happens. Right, let's get going, shall we? How much crap have we still got? We're not going to mine anyway. We are going to adventure. Oh, and yes, we did find there was a gate down here that I think needed one of. It's either an orange. I think it was an orange tablet, which I think we have back at our original base. We have an orange and a purple. Let's do a save. I've learnt from last night's Morrowind stream. I need to keep saving. If they're not going to give me an autosave, I gotta be the autosave. Okay, so this is going to be new through here. I don't know what we're going to come across. Hopefully more of these things. These are really friendly. Also, oh, that was not the right button. I am going to be on the lookout for this blue crystal. We have, I think that's one, actually that might be 2 upgrades for the prawn suit. And 1 for the Cyclops. That both require this blue crystal that we haven't come across yet. Is this... oh no, oh, okay. So far we've never used the nuclear reactor, I think it's called. So we don't need any more of that. More titanium to plant Bulbo in. Titanium, it's probably the thing that I've... Because it's in everything base related, like, it's not just the reinforcements or the decorative stuff or the structurals, it's all of it. And then plasteel, you need 10 of them. Ooh. Well, that is maybe promising that we can see one of the teleporting octopi. Oh, we also... oh, that was the wrong button again. Oh, no. Phew. I think there was a document that we found in the alien tower thing that said something like... Maybe it was 4 alien facilities. And one of them, there was some kind of energy hub, I don't know. Down in somewhere with some lava. And I don't know what that is. That looks suspiciously lava-like to me. And we are now going, oh god, we're over 1,000 meters down now. This is defo the deepest we've gone. Oh, we're falling. Shit, we're falling. I mean, we can't go another 1,000 meters down. We can only go smidge under 200. This is defo looking like lava, though. I'm pretty sure this is lava, right? Magma, I don't know. We might, but then we can't do that without the blue crystal, and I think the blue crystal's down here. Oh, also, yet another thing that I tried to remember to talk about tonight. I posted a clip today from Metro Last Light, and as I predicted, the algorithm did not like it in the slightest. Kind of understandably. So sometimes I don't know why it stays at like 4 views or something. I don't know what I've done that's upset the algorithm. So sometimes it's a bit more obvious. Okay, we're oh, sugar. I guess we could hop out. Copper. I mean, we could leave that. Don't know how much deeper this place goes. That's the thing. It might start leveling out and we'll be fine. I need to be looking at that though, because this is going to be way too far. If the prawn suit goes bust, we are toast. We are literally going to be toast. We will burn alive if the teleporting octopi don't get us first. Okay, well now we're kind of in the lava, which is maybe a smidge too far. What I would do for the Seamoth sonar right now. Now we're going up, and up does not seem to be the right way. Is that where we came from? I think that might be where we came from. Let's try going this way. I don't... Oh... We are gonna be... God, I'm stressing. God, that was... I just heard something. Flipping heck was that? Yeah, oh my god. I shouldn't have watched 2 horror movies today. That was a mistake. Oh. I think we're good. Isn't this the weather, Nick? Very much. It is actual crumbs. What is that? That's something new. It was, I think it was 28 today. Which, anything under 30, I will be grateful for. It is... Oh, crumbs, we can't do this fast enough. It is still supposed to not be 30 degrees or over for my birthday in a couple days. So that is the only birthday present I want from the universe. Otherwise, it will very much be like this. Oh, which way did we come from? And should we give this a scan? A lava lizard. Ooh. Yeah, I don't want to get chomped. His big nasty teeth at the front there. Remarkably able to spit molten rock. So they're dragons, right? They're underwater dragons. guess that's kind of cool. Ooh. I'm not seeing a path away from here, though. This is just a dip. God, that looks really cool. Feels like we're back in the crumbs. What was it called? The demon ruins and Lost Izalith. This is underwater Lost Izalith. Oh, and we have teleporting octopi. So can I have a go? Oh, yeah. Now we don't have any weapons, but we do have a mining arm. And while not a weapon, I'm fairly sure it doesn't feel good. I'm really concerned that there's going to be something gigantic down here. Because there's a lot of open space above us. What are these things? Are they... Oh, they're like the jellyfish things by our base. Crimson Ray. Scales formed on the skin protect this ray from extreme temperatures. Ah. Well, I mean, yeah, that didn't sound too appealing food-wise. Not when we have Bulbo. Gosh. I have a really ominous feeling. I think it is kind of leveling out though. Assuming we are going the right way and I have not accidentally backtracked. What is that thing? Oh, okay, that's a lava oh. What do we have here, folks? I think we made a friend. Oh no, I don't want to scan the prawn suit. Oh, here we go. Lava larvae. How do we remove it? I mean, do we remove it or do we remove the power cell? And then it's got nothing left to feed on. Oh yeah. Good thinking, Joshua. Although it is going to come straight back. I didn't know this had two. I thought it only had one power cell. That is news to me. It would, true. I know there was somewhere earlier there was some kind of leech, and we had to like pull it. It could get attached to us if we were swimming, but that thing seemed to be attached to the prawn suit, which is not what we encountered before. Was it down in Jelly Shroom, maybe? I think we just hit something. Do we? Okay, we are. Seemingly we are doing a hit and run here. Granted, there is nobody else on the entire planet. Don't know where to go. It's a smidge dark for a lava zone. What, is that something we can... No? Still not seeing any blue crystals either. I'm hoping to at least find that down here. I think we need to invest in some better headlights as well, because this is really quite hard to see, and unlike Morrowind, we don't have a night vision spell. Oh, yeah, and then shit like that will happen. We will just stomp into things. Okay. Ooh. I think I spy a blue crystal of some variety. Very concerned that there's going to be some big beastie here. I am fully expecting some kind of Godzilla down here. I mean, if we found the ghost Leviathan... Oh yeah, that's what we're looking for. If we found the ghost Leviathan in the green zone, and this is even deeper than the green... How are we going to... I do have some... Don't want to tumble off. See, we're kind of screwed here. Because as we mine, we are stood on what we're mining. So any second... Oh, what was that? Was that a beastie? Or was that some kind of lava? I don't know. Did we finish the Chris? Oh no. We're gonna have to do this in like mid-air. Heat-resistant crystal. Okay. Don't know how many more resources we're gonna find. I don't know how close to the end we are. I probably need to set some beacons down here as well, because this is very confuzzling. And I do not remember which ways we came from, or... Did we come from that way, or did we come from that way? Or that... Oh, I don't know. I don't know. And annoyingly, we don't have the... It would probably make sense to, if I can find the way to the exit, to prioritize getting the hell out of here and using the kyanite that we found. Oh. Don't try me, motherfucker. We have a thermoblade. I will cut a bitch. They don't seem to like that, unsurprisingly. Oh, clanker, no thank you. Okay, let me swap this over quickly. Yeah, I had a really nice stream last night. It was really nice to be back in Morrowind. And I have been thinking about Morrowind a lot today. It successfully reignited, even though we didn't really achieve much, it reignited my my enthusiasm, which I'm very grateful for. Is that copper? We don't want copper. Having said that, I think we saw some copper on the way in. And we also saw one of these. So I think we have gone backwards. In which case, I am also grateful for the fact that I realised that. Oh, yep, there's one lightly stabbed octopus monster. Kinda looks like a big open cavern system here, with maybe 2 pillars or something. I don't know, I can't really tell. Yeah, we got one pillar. This, oh, again though, this is prime, like, giant Godzilla monster environment. Ooh, ooh, more blue crystal, hell yes. We didn't get another sucker, did we? No. Probably should leave it. I don't know if we're going to find more stuff. I mean, what do we need for that? We need 6, 9. That's probably good enough then. If we get... Have I got at least 9? Got 6 there. Oh yeah, there... Oh my god, there is one there. No, I don't want to... Thermoblade time. Okay, yeah, so we have enough kyanite to build the things we have pinned. So I'm probably going to leave the kyanite for now. Oh, Jesus. I definitely just heard something big and scary. 1,000 bloody %. What is this thing? We have fossil... Oh, fuck no. What is that? Oh my god, my beacons are in the way.
Seek fluid intake.
Yep, never mind the bloody fluid intake. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't see us surviving a meeting with him. I think we stay far, far away. It looks like that thing eats these things. Reapers are ill-suited to high temperature. Okay. Likely became prey for something bigger. Well, I think we have found the something bigger that I now have lost sight of. Oh. Oh. Yeah, it's there. What the fudging heck is that? Ooh. Is this the big bad? Where's the prawn suit? Where the fuck's the prawn suit? What? What's happened there? Has the arm come off or something? I think we give this a big old repair as well while we're here. Something tells me we are going to need it. Something is also telling me to save the game. Because I do not know which way we came in. And I do not know where the big fella's gone. This guy's even... What's bigger than big fella? I don't know. I think we need to get a better look, but I don't want to get a better look. It looked absolutely gigantic, that thing. I think, was it this way? Oh, that sounds like it. Has it spotted us? Do I need to be running right now? I don't know. Oh, is that... Oh yeah, that's... Oh my god, it's got arms. What the fuck is that? I think this is definitely going to be the pinnacle of the Leviathans, whatever the hell this thing is. Jesus.
Seek fluid intake.
Okay, you need to shush about being dehydrated. We have much bigger problems right now. Did I... Please tell me I saved the game. No, oh my god, I didn't save the game. Oh. Well, that was nearly a complete and utter disaster. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my goodness gracious me. He seems to be getting closer and also turning round. Oh my goodness. Look at the size of that. And it has arms. None of the others had arms. Holy shit. That is definitely the biggest thing we've seen. Oh no. Oh, please don't see us. Please don't see us. Oh, Jesus. Oh, please don't see us. Please don't look down, big fella. Please keep on swimming. Oh. How did we survive that? Okay. I don't know if I'm sweating more right now because of the heat or because of the giant eldritch horror that I'm assuming we have to get past because we can't kill anything. Not that we could kill that with our thermo knife. We are kind of hitting our limit for depth here. So if we go any further down, we might have to turn tail. This looks new. Buttload of quartz. There's a whole bunch of materials here. But I do not want to build a base here. No, thank you. What have we stumbled across? I guess keep going. Don't know what else to do. Keep going and hope that we're small enough not to be noticed. We're really small and we're in a crunchy shell. Kind of makes us sound like an M&M. But, Is that the one that we've already scanned? Yeah. So I think that is the way we came from. Which means this is the way we have to go. I don't know. we in fact cannot kill it with a thermoblade. I guess that's good to know, right? There is something that we have not built. I'm just remembering we don't even have the propulsion cannon with us. But there's something called a stasis rifle. And that is the only thing with the word rifle in the name that we've come across. So now I'm thinking maybe we should have made that before we came here. Again, even with a rifle, even with an actual rifle, I don't much like our chances. What do we have here? Oh, taking a little tumble again. And that's just, are we supposed to take a tumble? Bunch more kyanite. Not what we need. See, I'm conscious that we're going up. We're now under 1200. So I think we're now going the wrong way. I would call it the right way. Any way that isn't further in here is probably the right way. Don't know what I'm looking. I mean, some kind of facility, I guess. We will know, because I'm assuming it will be that same very cubic architecture that all the alien precursor bits and bobs are built of. I mean, is it just going to be go down as far as you can go? Because if so, we will not be able to go down here. Yeah, we are going to hit our limit. I mean, I could park... We could park the prawn suit here. Could I leave a beacon? I don't have any. Fuck. Oh, they're all in the bloody sea moth. Shit, that's my fault. That is quite frustrating. I mean, we can have a brief look down here, I suppose, see if we can see anything incredibly obvious. The big fella is apparently not here. He was more outside. I'm pretty sure we are now boiling. We are now boiling alive in our suit. Like a boil in the bag chicken. Oh.
I am what you see. Want to help you.
Well, that wasn't creepy in the slightest. What the fuck was that? Okay, well that's, is that... Could there be a living, one of the... Oh, that looks like the right place. Could there be a living one of the precursor alien people. Is that because I know we saw in the databank somewhere that they had some kind of psychic shit going down. Ooh. Well, we found something. Ooh. We do not have a tablet of any kind with us. Do I not have the I do have the reinforced suit, I believe. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, we didn't die. Maybe if we didn't have the reinforced suit, we would have died by now. This would be the perfect place to pop a little beacon. Silly sausage award goes to me. I literally knew we were going adventuring as well. That's what's even more frustrating. Right, let's see if we can get back to... I don't know what's creepier. The giant Cthulhu Godzilla swimming round, or the psychic multi-eyed alien that is almost more creepy that it communicated with us in words. That is almost creepier. Okay, well, we got the kyanite, and we have found the facility down here. The sea dragon down here got stuck in the wall. Ooh, oh, is that not good? Should I reload? I don't want it to be an Ogdo Bogdo situation. And I like cheat us out of a really cool moment by having an enemy like glitch through the floor or something. As terrifying as that thing was, I kind of liked seeing it. It was definitely the biggest thing we've seen yet, and probably the most intimidating. I mean, we didn't actually find anything down there, did we? Shall I... Yeah. We the player have learned what's through there. I am going to have to get up in a smidge. It's probably because they're so bloody big. The game's used to, like, pathing bladderfish and Reginalds and stuff. The things with the giant eyes.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen
Yes, that
efficiency
thing had
decreasing.
giant eyes.
Passing 200 meters.
Welcome aboard,
Captain.
Yeah. I know that happened. It happened once in the green zone with... They're called the Ghost Leviathans, right? And it got kind of... We hid inside the skull of one of those giant fossils. And we should have been eaten. But it got kind of... I think it got stuck and there wasn't enough room for it to turn properly. Okay, give me 1 second, folks. Okay. I should be back. We should be back. I think I will swap this over. I mean, it helps now that we're down in the lava zone. There we go. Okay. Hello. I mean, do we just go? We've got the kyanite. I vote we just go. And then we can get those prawn upgrades and maybe bring the Cyclops down here. I don't know. Actually, I mean, if we're going, we might as well fill up on kyanite. I'm excited. So far, the Cyclops is just sat where we built it, right next to our lifeboat base. I hear something. I am very excited to start turning it into an actual mobile base. I'm very much looking forward to that. I don't know, obviously space is going to be more of an issue because... God, that sounds super close. Because we can't build... I assume we can't build, like, in Starfield, you could add habs to your ship to make it bigger. And then you'd need more engines and stuff and more fuel, but you could make them bigger. I don't think that is going to be an option here. I think we are going to have to economize our space, and I am going to have to fight the urge to plant a million bulbo trees. The only thing that, speaking of bulbo, the only thing I've done to it is build one plant pot and put a bulbo in it. That is the extent of what we've done with it so far. I mean, can we just... I think this is clear if we just keep kind of ascending. I don't know if we're gonna... I assume there's a... Oh, what's that? Oh, the teleporting octopus. Surprisingly not teleporting us there. I don't... Is there an... Oh, sugar. Don't think there's an exit up here. There is a random titanium node, though. Which I would have mined had we not immediately fallen off. Is there really no... Oh, sugar. That means we're going to have to backtrack through the actual spooky... Oh dear. Ooh. Right, I think if we're seeing that, that means that way is the big boy and the facility. So this is the way that we have to go. Right? I think I've got that right. We will very quickly see. Oh, I can't wait to be... Honestly, I cannot wait to be back at our original base. Back at the life pod, on surface level, bobbing away. What do we... again, this is where having some kind of actually decent headlights would be game changing. If we had some kind of floodlight that we could turn on. Yeah, I don't think just going up is going to do it here. I think we're going to have to go at this level and find the... I think that's where the thing is. That's the way I don't want to be going. I tell you one thing, I am never again going to make the mistake of not bringing beacons. Because I deliberately thought, oh, I think this is the right way. I deliberately thought of that way, way earlier in our playthrough. Like, oh my gosh, what happens? Because I think it happened, I first came across an island. And I didn't have a beacon. Then later we found out that that was the... that was actually the quarantine enforcement platform. Do we have enough? I mean, this is a long way to come to do some titanium mining, but we do always need titanium. That's what I dreaded. It's some kind of big cavern. Which I guess because otherwise you could just like walk straight down here or fall straight down here. Honestly, with the fact that we can very easily craft beacons and put as many of them down as we want, I am not having as much trouble navigating as I inspected. That may sound very silly coming from someone that's just been complaining that he can't find the way around. But this is very much like an isolated incident rather than the norm. I think we may have gone the wrong way again. What I would do for the sea moth's sonar, that would just... oh my goodness. Is there a brightness setting? I don't think... oh, here we go, folks. Now, this... oh, crumbs. That's maybe a bit too much. Let's go with that for now. Well, now I can actually see where we are. This way? Oh my gosh, I think this is where we gotta go. I think I instantly found where we... yeah. Oh my god. Well, I mean, I guess I can turn that back down now. It was on 1, right? There we go. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have that on all the time. But it's helpful. I do think that a better thing would have been to have... I mean, there's already a system for upgrading the vehicles and like having a limited number of spots to put stuff like storage lockers in the vehicle or engine efficiency modules, and then the unique stuff like the Seamoth sonar, this thing's grapple hook. It would have, I think, been a lot cooler if one of those had been like superior headlights and it is some kind of powerful floodlight. Oh yeah, now we're back here at our base. Okay. Well, on the plus side, our base is literally right here. That is not something I thought that would just be, I don't know, something relatively minor. Not, I think, where we have to go for the story. So that is very good. Not too bad for a stream called Base Building. Okay. This side I haven't done anything with yet, but I haven't built anything like furniture. I haven't made a bedroom or a study or an office or anything like that I have in our original base, with all the decorative items we've picked up and the posters and all that cool stuff. I guess, unfortunately, we're going to be splitting it between the LifePod base, this base, and probably the Cyclops as well. I don't know which of those is... Oh, hang on, we got an empty one. That's not good. We need to be getting all the Bulbo. Thank you very much. Right, so how do we make... As well, I don't know what that green... That looks like the substance from the substance. Where's our... What crazy chemical is it? Is it that? Polyaniline? Gold and... Okay, how do we make that? Deep shroom and salt. Ah, well, we have a bunch of salt, I think. And we don't have a bunch of deep shrooms, but a bunch grows here. Don't really want to take any from here, though, because then they'll be gone from the scenery.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'm pretty sure there was some where we just were, but I'm also pretty sure that there's some back up here. And if I have the choice, I am going to stay as far away from that giant dragon thing as possible. Up here, yes, we have the Ghost Leviathan. Very spooky, very scary. We also have these things, but we're not... Oh, that thing was scary. Actually not seeing any deep shrooms here. I think maybe I was mistaken. Maybe they're only here and back in the lava zone. Let's have a look, shall we? Well, the good news is, even if I don't get that done by the end of tonight's stream, I will get it done off stream. And then when we're playing Subnautica next, we will either be going, if I can just land here for a second, to the island. Where was the island? Here we go. To the Aurora Rendezvous Point. Hopefully get some more plants, so we're not just eating 10 bulbos for every meal. And also, I mean, I still have a very vague hope that we will come across some survivors. I know that is probably very silly, but what can I say? We've got to have hope, right? Yeah, I know it would make so much more sense to just take, what do we need? 3? Actually, no, because we need 4 of those. So I think that means we're going to need 12 of these mushrooms. Oh, yeah, we have a bunch here. Wonderful. That will do perfectly. Any of these places will do,
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately.
Starvation isn't imminent. We can nip back for some Bulbo in a second. Don't need to be so dramatic. Right, let's take... Have I not scanned these? I don't think I've scanned these. Yeah. Right, we will take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go to a different group so they're still a bit spread out. 9, 10, 11, 12. Wonderful. That should be all of those that we need. Now, because our dude's moaning, let's go for a nice tasty bladder fish to keep us going. Spongy and gristly. The two words you want to hear about what you're going to put in your mouth. Spongy and gristly. Now I'm not so surprised that we've switched to an all Bulbo diet. Suddenly, eating all the Bulbo doesn't seem quite so mad, does it? Before, you were thinking, need to get some variety in our character's diet. Now you're thinking, maybe we stick to the Bulbo. I'm sure we can do something with it, grill it or something, I don't know. Sadly, if we want to season it, we only have salt or we have more Bulbo. The answer to all of our questions seems to just be more Bulbo. Right, we need a bunch of salt. Now, I know that we get salt from this thing. I don't know that we have much here, though. Well, I hope you've had a wonderful day if you're just joining. I hope it's been awesome. My day has been quite... Ooh, shall I do that? I haven't done the poll in a couple of days. God, it's getting very late. How was your day? Question mark. Like always with the polls and stuff, no pressure whatsoever to interact with it. For the last month now, I've kept a poll up on YouTube on the post section with a list of all the games that we've started on stream. I do need to go through and add... I didn't do a very good job of it this week. When I redo it on Monday, I'm going to completely add everything. 10 minutes, there we go. If you would like to have an input in what game we play, you can vote using that poll, or you can just leave a comment, or you can just tell me. I don't mind. There are some nights when, like tonight, I watched 2 horror movies. I was kind of spooked. I was in the mood for just some calm, gentle swimming 1,000 meters below the sea with giant fire dragons and creepy psychic aliens. Didn't maybe think that one through completely. But the main thing is, like, sometimes I'll be in the mood for Crusader Kings something where I have to be thinking, and sometimes I will very much not be in the mood for it. All the other, like Morrowind, Fallout, this, I could play that any day, but there's a couple that I'd have to be in the mood for. But I do look at the polls every day to see if it's got any more votes. And it is really, really helpful. It helps me to decide what to play and not sit here overthinking and overanalyzing it. Let's go make some... I think we might actually have enough salt, you know. I didn't realise that we only needed one. I thought we... Yes, again with the fluid. We're fine. I thought I took salt from the... Oh yeah, we made some there. Okay, I've already done it. My brain is not working. And we need gold. And then we should be able to make two of these. We have no gold. Sugar. No gold. We have a ton of it back at LifePod. We have none of it down here.
Calorie intake recommended.
I swear we just ate. Granted, we are doing a lot. Oh, we have... Okay, let's pop down that kyanite, shall we? Some of it, at least.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okie dokie. Gonna have to start building in here soon. So I'm gonna have to either wait or go back. Could go back to our origin. I would have all the stuff we need there. It's just a really long trip when we have to walk the whole way. Take... Oh, hang on, we have a bunch of salt here. Wonderful. I'll take all of it. Right, we need some of this. Yeah. And then we're gonna... I know we still need the gold, okay. I think... I know that there's deposits down here. I don't know exactly where, so... we will use the scanner room. This is why we have it. I know our storage is full. Yeah. Gonna have to start thinking about efficiency as well. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. How is it going? I hope you've had a wonderful day. I would say yo, but me and my accent saying yo, it just makes me think of the Steve Buscemi, how do you do fellow kids meme. I do not sound cool saying yo. I think any gold deposits down here, we're going to need the prawn suit. I don't think there's going to be any just individual chunks. So we might have to do a little spot of mining. But the good thing is we only need, what, 4 of them? Which is less than a single one of these deposits. So this, I mean, I think that might be, was that 4? Yeah, wonderful. Okie dokie, back up here we go. Nope, we fudged that up. There we go. Our base is in the Lost River. I keep calling it the Green Zone. It took me a long time to decide where to make it. Our base until now has been up literally at the fire pod. Not the Jesus, the life pod. I have not made... I've put a couple of beacons down called Potential Base and never actually made one. But here, this is lovely. This is a calm area. Nothing's trying to eat us. And now, thanks to what we've learnt tonight, I know that if we go back that way, that's the green zone. That's to the surface. This way is down to the lava zone, where we found an alien facility of some kind. We need a blue tablet. We don't have a blue tablet. I have a purple one and an orange one back at our life pod. I do not have a blue tablet. So I am very excited to see what happens when we go into that one. We did get some kind of psychic message from some kind of alien being. That was very spooky. Very spooky. I think it said something like, "I am what you seek, come and find me," or something. Very spooky. And then one more. That should be good. Perfect. We are going to need some wiring kits. Is that the one that just needs silver? I think that might be the one that needs some other bits and bobs, which is a bit of a hassle to make. Oh no, I am mistaken. We just need 4 silver, and then we can make 2 wiring kits. I was thinking of the advanced wiring kit. What do we need? What do we need? Here we go. Honestly, I kind of love this environment down here. It's been really cool. There are a whole bunch of ancient fossils and giant dinosaur skeletons, and it's a really cool... It really gives off that vibe of like a hollow earth, some kind of hidden area where life continue. I don't know. I have loved this game so far, and it has surprised me many times. Why did I just get back in the prawn suit? Why did I just get back in the prawn suit? We have the silver. I need to engage brain here. That's the wrong... I really need to get this base sorted. The main thing, this took a ton of glass to make. But when I eventually put another... We should be able to, like... This is technically all one continuous alien containment. It's very cool. I just need some... I think quartz to make that. Engage brain, engage brain, engage brain. Silver. I have loved the base building stuff in this as well. My only gripe with it has been that we don't have any here, which is kind of illustrating my point. The decorative items that we've picked up in places like the Aurora, the posters, baseball caps, the model car thing, I think about 5 different posters, some baseball caps, all of that stuff. We cannot get any more of. So in the case of things like the mini Aurora figurine or the car figurine, we only have the one. And that is slightly annoying to me. I wish that we don't have to be able to craft them from the get-go. But once we've picked it up, we have a magical sci-fi fabricator that can, I don't know, with nanobots or whatever it might be. You're telling me that we can't make a poster? And because there's so many bits like here, that's too thin for a photo frame, but perfect for a poster. And it's really annoying that we can't do that. Otherwise, right now we're just wandering, aren't we? I don't think I can actually make those here, because our moon pool here doesn't have the upgrade station, which I can't find. We don't have one of those down here. We don't have one of those down here. We don't have one of those or one of those down here. Yeah, that's what we don't have. Computer chip and copper wire. I am kind of excited that now I've got the bones done, though. I'm free to start decorating, even though I can't put posters and stuff everywhere. I guess I should have turned the gold thing off as well. I think we're going to have to go back to the surface, folks. I think we've done as much as we can do down here. I don't want to leave this place because it's like our last sanctuary down here. I think we are going to have to, though. We should probably take... Did I drop off any kyanite? Because we will need all of that. No, it is all here by the looks of things. In that case, I will turn the scanner off, and then we will go on a nice, I'm sure, a nice, safe, unthreatening walk all the way back to the surface. What could possibly go wrong? What could go wrong? This way. I don't know as well, one of the upgrades we've got for our prawn suit is some kind of jet booster. And we had it before. We had jets when we had no upgrades. So I'm assuming it's like a efficiency thing. Or maybe they are more powerful. I don't know. But it would be nice to have that upgrade slot for something else. It's kind of what I'm thinking about the grapple arm. The grapple arm I thought was going to be like the whole point of the prawn suit. And it is very good. It helps us get around. It means that if we're going up or down a big thing, we can stop halfway and let our energy recharge. All of that is wonderful. But it's also, I mean, we could have a torpedo arm or a propulsion cannon arm. I think this is the right way if we're going to the exit. Actually, I may have taken a wrong turn. The good news is, though, the big ghost leviathan down here he is not terrifying anymore. If anything, I will be almost relieved to see him. Yep, and speak of the devil, he has appeared. He seems to be giving us a boost. Thank you, good sir. We're just hitching a ride now. What a helpful chap. What a helpful lad this guy is. I mean, this is very dangerous. It is also very cool. No. Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to do this, because it's not landing on the body. It's kind of, I think this might be more of a, oh, sugar, the prawn suit's about to go bust. Oh my gosh, how fast can we repair this? Oh my goodness gracious me. Repair like your life depends on it, because it absolutely does. Oh, something killed us. It was going so well.